Minus 15 degrees Celsius tonight. It will be the coldest night I have ever done. Let's see if a hot tent and a small fire will keep me warm. I'm deep in the Scandinavian forest. And since this is my first video in English, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Ferdinand, German, living in Denmark. I'm doing wild camping, survival and outdoor videos in general. I'm 2'7", so that would be 6'9/6'10". So whenever I do a test video, I test it out of a tall man perspective. Before we start, let's have a look what I have packed today. So we start from left to right. So we have a camping chair, we have a steak and some potatoes. We have 1.5 liters of water, an axe, a saw, and a manual chainsaw. Then of course my fireproof gloves, a pan of course. I always transport my Quisa sleeping bag in the winter without a bag in order to stuff it better into the backpack. Then of course we have my Expat sleeping mattress rated 5R, so that should be fine. We're going with the Long Geek as the outer tent for the hot tent. Since we have winter, I will not be traveling with an inner tent. I will just have the outer tent, and then this one will be my floor. Winter well is of course the oven for today. My titanium stove, just below 1 kilo, great for backpacking. And then what do we have here? Matches in order to get the fire running. Then we have of course silverware. Then we have first aid. This is a pillow which can inflate. Then this one will be used for my potatoes later on. And this one is a sleeping hat because we will have minus 15 degrees Celsius tonight. Alrighty, this will be the spot. Let's build up the tent. Okay, the tent is super simple build. It has 8 corners, 4 we will fix. Then the middle post will go in and then we will fix the other 4 and then it's done. Well, the tent is ready. That was super simple. Let's get everything out. What is in here, sticks, etc. Now I can see a little bit of what I'm dealing with. And then let's get on the right hand side the sleeping space. And on the left side, let's get the oven up and running. So, and now I would say let's get the oven up and running. It's a fairly simple process. I have a heat pad here, so where the oven is standing on, so it doesn't catch any fire or something. The leaves below, it's fireproof obviously. Then the oven itself has a top and obviously a bottom. And now the bottom is super simple to set up. Of course I burned it already one time through, so it works fine. But here we have a very simple folding mechanism. Let's just build it up. So. That's the bottom. Let's fold out the legs. That's it already. And now we will build the chimney and attach it and put it into the tent. Alrighty, the chimney is in place. Let's have a look how it looks like. That's what it looks like. And then down here we have the oven. So now the last final step is on the top of the oven we have these little openings here. And that way we can stabilize the chimney a little bit better. Alrighty, that's what it looks like. So we have 3 strings attached. One is going against a tree and the other 2 I will bolt now into the ground. The oven is small, but it will heat a lot. So I have to make the stuff really small in order to fit it. Also, I would like to put the fire on the end of the stove or the oven. And then, because then the front area inside of the oven, I can use for potatoes. And then on top of it, I put a pan and do my steak. So let's get started with firewood, and then let's see how the fire will burn. I'm inside the tent. It's slowly really getting cold outside. Even it's only like 3 o'clock or something. I mean, daylight is still ongoing. So I have now quite some firewood. It will not last for the night. I will go out again later on. But it will last to cook a nice little meal, you can say. So I filled it already up. Yeah, there's lots of snow inside of the oven and the pipe, so it needs to get out, but then we're good to go, I would say. I was hoping for heat, but I had no idea it would get that hot in here. Mamma mia. And also remember to use a fire mat. And then I can see already we need to put a little bit more in. Now my small pieces and medium pieces, they are super dry. My big pieces, they're a little bit wet because there is some snow on it. Let's see if that works fine. So, the fire is burning. It's time to put on the steak. Well, I have to say the potatoes are a little bit big. They barely fit into the oven, so I will cut them down, I would say, and then let's put them in. Okay, the plan is we start with 4 pieces. The oven seems to be already quite full, so we need a little bit of more wood on top of it. It looks pretty good, I would say. Let's try it out. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's see how the potatoes look like. But the cutting is already pretty smooth. Slowly it's really getting late and dark. I'm just getting one time out so I can find a little bit more firewood for the night, and then I will call it a day. Thank you for watching today. There will be no morning video this morning because I forgot my French press. So there's no coffee for me, so there's no point to make a video. Thank you for joining this time. And thank you for everyone out of my German community who said they're absolutely fine with English videos. I have included into my German videos, I have included English subtitles. And of course, in this video, there's also German subtitles in case it's needed. Also, a little reminder, I just released my outdoor app, which is available in 175 countries. Right now it's in German only, but the translation process has started to bring it to English and other languages, especially Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, of course, because I live here, and then others will follow. Thank you for joining. Have a great and safe weekend.